Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again. We are here, space engineers, back on the moon, and you'll probably notice from the title of the stream that we have changed it to say space elevator instead of pirate ship. So we still have the pirate ship. It's over there, but this is going to be a space elevator. So that's what we got. That's what we're doing. And yeah, it should be fun. So at this point now, I think what we probably should do is build some sort of a mine. And then it doesn't matter like what we dig out of the mine. We just have to dig something. So stone, iron, nickel, doesn't matter. But I do want to see how much iron I have. So we have 2.23k, and we don't have much. We got 22,000 right there. Okay, so it's not terrible. So, there was one that was really, really close, wasn't there? 517. Right over here, 228 meters away. So I think that was the closest one. Yeah. So this would be the ideal place to make our little, I guess, drill? Mine? What do we want to call this? All right, so let's see, how do we want to do this? I mean, this is like huge right through here, like all of this colored area, like from, I guess, the edge here all the way over to here. That's all ore under here. So I kind of want to make sure that we get kind of all of that in there. Then I'm going to need, let's see, I'm going to need a panel, which means I have to make a panel. A red control panel? Huh. Okay, so I should probably then get all the parts needed for a panel so I can make a smart block, because otherwise the Bob will get rid of it. Okay, so construction component and a computer. Did it not make it? Is the build planner just not working? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I need you to make a computer and a construction component. Okay, where did it go? Oh, it's being used up somewhere. Okay, fine. Then we'll build 100 of those, a couple hundred of those, a couple hundred of those. Oh, that's probably for all the batteries. Yeah, that makes sense. But it's fine. We'll get there. It's going pretty fast, which is good. Apparently I still need more components. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna head over here. So local grid alignment, then also I want to grab the panel and put that on here. If I can type, of course. All right, so that, there. All right. Local grid alignment. That way the two areas can connect eventually, if that's what I want. Dang it. Bob. You're gonna have to work with me here, sir. Alright, let's turn the Bob off. Let's grab everything we need again. Panel. Alright. Okay, so kind of like this whole area actually is probably pretty good. So we should probably go about right here. And if we're going across this way, probably here. And then we'll go over here to the other side, which, like I said, is really, really far away. And then we'll put a panel over here to make this into a smart block. Okay, and then I have to do the same thing over here with this one to turn this one into a smart block. Alright, close enough. Alright, so now with both of those now being considered smart blocks, we can turn this back on. And that should just build those up. Yep, good. Alright, so this one is going to have to go up to about here. Okay, now let's see, how do I want to do this? So I'm just trying to think about like how I want to build this. So I could do a single drill's worth, but I would need to put a piston on there, right? So that way I can, you know, get some depth in there. So if we had the rotor up on the top here, we had 2 pistons, we would need another 3 blocks downwards. So that's another 2 up here. So then rotor, piston, drill. Okay, so that'll work. And then this goes all the way over to here until I can actually get it to connect. We still have a long way to go. Okay. All right, now we need to do a merge block. 1x1 size merge block. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, so that goes over there, and then this one goes over there. And then those will connect, and then that'll be good. Okay, so now we have that done. We're gonna need just a lot of plate, so we'll build 1,000 just to kind of get us going. So this entire thing is going to be like, yeah, we're going to be digging down from this edge over here to this edge over here in a circular area pattern thing. Basically, we're going to have a lot of storage. Sorry, I have hiccups right now. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't mean storage. I meant ores that we need storage to put into, so we're going to need a lot of storage. It's weird because, like, I'll go the entire day, no issues. Then as soon as I start recording and start, like, speaking, then it's like all of a sudden I get, like, hiccups. It's like, why? Why does that work? I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so we're watching that kind of get built. It's kind of slow. But I suppose it's going as fast as it can, right? It's kind of fun to watch, actually. You can see like all of the little nanobots flying through over there. It's kind of cool. All right, now here's the other thing. I have to find the midpoint. It's gonna be fun, right? So let's see. I'm gonna have to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 40, so 45. Wow. Okay, so then half of that is going to be 23. So on the 23rd block, that's the middle block. All right, and it looks like we're going to need another 1,000 of those. So let's head back over here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So that is the mid block. And of course I have nothing to build with. There we go. Alright, and then I'll put 45 over here, and I'll put another 45 over here, and that'll be good. Alright, and then I need both of you to be built. Okay, so that should be those. Now, question is, does this work without power? Probably not, right? Well, yeah, we definitely need better tools. All right, so battery, I'm just gonna go with this little warfare battery here. Gonna put it in there like that. I think that should be fine. Then we need all the power cells. All right. Right, I put that in there twice, didn't I? Yep. All right. $16 out of 80. What's going on, dude? What are we out of? My guess, silicon. Yep. Okay, well, we had silicon over here. I didn't dig into this one though. I think I dug into this one. It's like a little mini hole, right? It's like right in here or something. Yeah, all right. Ghost of Snuffles, welcome. Says, you just start this playthrough? No. Not exactly. So the rest of my stuff is up there. So I've got a bunch of bases, I've got a bunch of ships, well, just one ship really, and 2 bases, including a very, very, very large ice mine. And then I just needed something new, so I decided to respawn on the moon, and now I'm building a space elevator. And then eventually I'll head back over there, and then I'll have more bases. It's kind of the plan anyways. Carl, welcome, says hola. Ghost of Snuffle says, did you do a space start? Yes. That's when I started making the pirate ship. And so we have a pirate ship now. It's not, I'm not going to say it's like all the way done, but it's, the basic structure is there. So if you watch like any of the previous videos, I think they're all up on YouTube. You can kind of follow through with what we've done so far. Or, you know, if you don't have time for that, you know, just, I don't know, watch this, catch up eventually, right? Okay. Now, space elevator. Carl says, I like that you keep track of episodes. Well, I mean, I kind of have to, because otherwise people would just get lost, I think. Alright, so that should be good, right? You have power now? Alright, excellent. Viking, welcome. Does his customary 2 party emojis and the clinking of beer glasses. Okay, what's going on here? What, you don't want to work now? Well, first I should just make sure that these things aren't connected, right? So I'll go from here, go over there, and then if there's a seam in here, then these are 2 separate grids and they're not connected. Oh, they are connected. Oh, well that's easy. All right. Explains why those weren't working. But how did that work? I started over there and over here. Very confusing, but whatever, I'll take it. Uh-oh. Do I have a, I do, haha. Okay, so that's an O2 generator. All right, I'll go grab that. And we'll take that, thank you. All right. Okay, so with that, that is now done. We have our stand, I guess. And then, let's see, we're gonna have to get rid of this one. And then in its place, we're gonna put a rotor. All right. And then under here, we need a piston. Apparently I need steel plate to build a piston, or so it says. There, now I have lots of steel plates. There we go. So, let's try this again. That goes there, and then I will do a larger drill. So that is the tier 3 drill. It has a much larger drilling area, which is nice. And then I'm going to need a lot of storage. Actually, before I do that, Let's grab what I can get over here. So that's all built, right? No, it is not. Okay. That is built. That is fine there. Okay. And then we just need that. Hopefully the tier 3 motors don't need silver, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to build that particular drill. Oh, they don't. No, they don't. Okay, good. So we should be able to build that no problem then. Ghost of Snuffle says, I'm surprised with all the mods you're running, you're not using colorful icons. I haven't heard of that mod. Carl says, my D&D got canceled tonight. I ended up playing Uno with my son and some friends. Turned out to be... with my son and some friends. Turned out to be an alright night. How is everyone else tonight? I'm doing well. Played a bunch of the Project Ascension. Prestiged again. Got it up to 60 again. And it's probably still not going to be a viable build again. So I'm going to have to Prestige again. It's the only bad thing about like the random picks or whatever. Like they say it's totally customizable. You can do whatever you want, blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, but you have to rely on randomness to get the build you want. It's like you can't just like pick and choose. Like it's not in there anymore. At least not with Season 9. Alright, so that should be all of that. Carl says, I saw today's vid. That wasn't what you released today, was it? I believe it was. If it was, I think, what was I, level 35? And I got stomped in a battleground? Yeah, that was today's video. Ghost of Snuffle says, it's one of the most popular UI mods. It adds color to the toolbar inventory icons. I honestly can't play without it anymore. I will have to look into it. Alright, so now that we've got this, I'm going to need a connector to spit out all of the stuff. And I'm probably going to need 2 because this drill is very, very good. Now the only bad thing is, I don't think it's going to drill out enough to hold all of that in there, so... that's taking way too long. Alright. Take that out, take that out. Alright, so let me do 2 more drills. And we'll just build them up here. And that way I can put the connectors on the top at least, and then... And actually, you know what? I'm going to change this again. Because the higher tier drills have a much larger drilling area, you don't necessarily need to have them right next to each other. So we're going to try a space apart and we'll see how it goes. And that way I can drill a larger area while using fewer blocks, which is great. So we'll grab this. Of course I don't have interior plate. It's the only bad thing about new starts. You don't have everything you need. So don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Everything else is fine. Wait, except for the computers, I don't need those either. Alright. Let's see. Carl says, oh shoot, I'm still 2 behind, I didn't realize. Yeah, I try to, so there is no schedule for the Project Ascension videos. It's just whenever they're done, and I upload them. So the only ones that have schedules are the Stationeers and the Space Engineers. Everything else is pretty much do what you do. Alright, so let's check that. Okay, so I already have the 2 drills on there, so we'll add that. We'll add that. All of that into that, and then get rid of that. Alright. Carl says, that's my favorite part of new starts. Not having everything at your fingertips makes you think critically. I enjoy the dynamic. Aha. See, I like building, as you can probably guess from my videos so far. So like when I don't have the things that I need to build, it kind of bothers me. But like I get it, you know, the challenge, I guess. But I mean, if I wanted the challenge, I'd put the daily needs survival mod on. And that would make it, well, that only makes it difficult at the beginning too, because once you've got that established, I mean, you can basically live off of credits and a dispenser. So I don't know, man. Ghost of Snuffle says, I miss uranium on planets. Well, there is a solution for you, sir. And that is a gravel generator. And what the gravel generator will do, it'll take gravel and it'll break it down into, or no, the gravel sifter, sorry. It'll take gravel and then break it down. Carl says, yeah, just from an entertainment standpoint of watching, I don't know, I guess I like watching you suffer. You're so nice to me, Carl. It's all good, though. Alright, so we are building slowly. Not that I can really do too much about that. I mean, I can make it go faster, I suppose, if I just build some speed mods on here. And we do have these, but I'm going to need alloy plates to place them, so there we go. Now, of course, this is going to drastically increase the amount of power that this thing uses, but it'll be a lot faster. Let's see. Ghost of Snuffles says, I think the thing with the way survival starts work now is because of the natural progression, every new start looks or feels the same. And then Carl says, I saw Viking pop in a sec. Hope your night's going well too, sir. Yeah, Viking's always he's always lurking in the background. But, you know, I appreciate him being here, so. Yeah, that digs big hole. I like it. Yeah, so having a single space in here, that should be fine. That uses 2,000 watts? Are you kidding me? Dude. Well, I suppose like 2 kilowatts probably isn't all that much in the grand scheme of things, right? Alright, what's going on here? We are out of iron. Okay. Carl says he always speaks up when it's prudent, like, haha, can't ask for more than that, right? All right. Alright, so with the speed mods that I put onto the refinery, these should be processing very, very quickly once those mods are actually built. And we like quick processing. Makes us happy. Alright, so that should be enough to get us going, at least, for a little while. We want to go this way. Okay. I hope I'm not going to get anyone flying too close to me. Like that iron barge right there. Because if I get a drone coming after me... let's see. Ghost of Snuffle says, it took me way too long to realize Bob was picking up the ore. Yes, Bob is amazing. We like Bob. Carl says, what is the plan for tonight's stream 0? The plan is to get this guy built and running, and then we have to start building sort of like the base of our space elevator and then start building up. But I need to have like a solid source of materials. So, oh wow, and there's another one, jeez. Okay. Hopefully things don't get too crazy here. Really hoping they don't get too crazy here. And I'm thinking these are taking up all of the alloy plates. Yeah, they are. Okay. So that means that the drills over there aren't getting any of it. Let's see, Carl says a lot of red out there. Yeah, I mean it's not terrible. Just wait until I advance a little bit more and you'll see it's gonna get a lot worse. Alright, so I suppose I can take some of this out. We'll just throw that off to the side. And then throw that off to the side. This is easier. We can have the Bobs pick those up. And then another thing that I probably should be working on right now is a programmable block so I can throw in Izzy's inventory manager, because that's going to make my job much easier. Alright, so there's a bunch of stuff. Hopefully I'm staying... Oh, let me turn that off. I turned off the antenna and everything over there, so hopefully they won't get too suspicious of me down here until I'm ready for them. Ghost of Snuffle says, I love hydromanning military escorts. They have the largest turret blind spot. Hydromanning? What is that? I've never heard that term before. Hydromanning. Alright, what do we got? Okay, so we're gonna need just like a ridiculous amount of these, so... So hydromanning means stealing ships just using your jetpack and a hand grinder and welder. That is also probably the way that I would prefer to do it, but for the sake of expediency, especially since this entire series so far has been about just building crazy things, I kind of just want to take them out quick and then just use the Bobs to disassemble them, because it's easier that way. Hey, sun's out. Yes. Now I can finally start getting some electricity. Yep, that's already starting. Good. These ones are not. These ones kind of suck. Iron barge is getting a little close too. Well, he's moving away now, so it's fine. Alright, how are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so that's got everything over there. One thing I do want to build pretty much immediately is replacing these with those. So let me just get these out because they're not going to be doing anything anyways. So, all right, solar. What do I need for this? Alloy plates, tier 3 solar cells. What do I need for the tier 3 solar cells? Let's see, production, tier 3 solar cell. Cobalt, iron, silicon, nickel. Okay, I can do that. All right, so tier 3 solar. Let's get it done. Solar, tier 3. Let's see, I'm gonna need that. Good. I need alloy plate. Okay. Are you done with all the alloy plate already? Bob, you're too quick. There we go. All right, so with that, 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so speed mods are on. Okay, and then that can get taken off. All right, how are our drills doing? Are they built? Looks like they are built. Okay, good. So we'll turn this on as well. And we'll turn this on. You see a little light on there? It goes from red to yellow. It's kind of cool, right? All right, and then we want this thing to probably go 1 revolution per minute. And then this has to have the inertial tensor turned on. Good. All right, next thing. I'm gonna need connectors, which I don't have any plate for. So I'll just take this off. It's fine, right? I'll just do that. There we go. All right, connector. Okay, that can go onto there. And then we'll do another one over here. And these will both, let's see, collect all and throw out. Let's see, collect all, throw out. And then what else do you need? Everything else, okay. Okay, that can go there, and there, and there. Alright, so I need this to move quickly, because that is already full. Oh, got too far away. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so those should be able to keep up with the drills, I think. Yeah. All right, good. Let's see. Carl says, I didn't know the term for that. I just called it pulling a Carl. Interesting. Ghost of Snuffle says, I know in multiplayer it's considered kind of bad form, but I only do single player, so I've been something of a specialized space pirate. Nice. All right, now we're going to ask this to go at point, let's go 05. All right, so now next thing that I have to do quickly is get more storage on here. So let's get that, and then let's see, large, get this thing built. All right, and then that can go over to here just to get stored. All right, what are we waiting on? We need more cobalt, okay. It's gonna be over here. Hole right there, good. Okay, so now we have all of this. All right, so that should be good for a little bit of cobalt. Yeah, as far as playing multiplayer, I did start this series on the Keen server, but like the limitations and the fact that you have no inertial tensor just made everything kind of not great. And then, you know, also considering that I like to build big, having a PCU requirement was not great. Okay, so let's see, refinery, I need you to work on that if you don't mind. Are we out of power? We are out of power. Okay. Hopefully, as these things get built, oh, I can just do it myself, right? Basically, I need more power. Need 10 more. There we go. All right, so that'll give me another one, which is more power. Good. See, Carl says, I think playing on a server only makes sense if you plan to interact with others. As you never did, the limitations were unnecessary. Yeah. All right, so that is giving me 124 kilowatts. This one is giving me 84. All right. Six more, then I'll have more power, good. Okay, so 82, 99, 115. We're still not quite to noon yet, so that's good. Oh hey, that one's done already. Well, that's cool. More power for me, I will not complain. Let's see. Carl says, I don't know if you guys follow Splitsy, but his collector series, the last few episodes, has been very entertaining to watch. I do. I watch just about every episode that he puts out. except for his like super long videos that are like, you know, 3 hours long. I don't have enough time to watch those, so. Okay, 105, 123. Can we go higher? 141, 142. Good. All right. So now that those are done, let's take out these ones as well. If Bob wants to help out here. Block inventory is full. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, this is digging out too much. I mean, it's just gonna kind of keep storing everything in here, so it's not terrible. But yeah, that's just gonna be all kinds of bad, no kinds of good here. So, okay, so. Well, this is why I need this thing to be built quickly. And I can't just drop everything straight out of there. I have to put it in here and then drop it out. Basically filling up as quickly as I can put this stuff in here. That's what happens when you try drilling and you don't have enough storage. Okay, so let's stop this for now. Well, this is just about done anyways. Oh, it is done. Okay. Well, then we will reverse you. Okay, and then all of these drills, we'll just turn those off. Good to go. All right. So it's not like it's going anywhere. We're not actually wasting anything. It is all coming out. We just gotta find some places to store it all. All right, so let me grab everything that I can. And I can turn Bob off for now. That will allow me to at least get this all out of here. And those are much bigger. I mean, we have lots of materials. That's good, right? Kind of hilarious, actually. All right. So with all of that out of there, I need you to build everything that this thing requires. Can you do that? Carl says it would be fun to watch you play through his scavenger scenario one day if you ever want to take a break from the pirate ship save. Ghost of Snuffle says he normally posts his super long videos on his Flipsy channel. I play them in the background when I'm gaming. I mean, that's usually what I do too when I'm watching those kind of videos, but you know, I'm also have to put out a lot of videos of my own, and I can't exactly sleep through that, so... Or play game. Well, I mean, I can, but I can't watch his video while recording my videos, because, you know, copyright and all that. So I watch the shorter videos when I have spare time or when I'm taking a break between recording my own videos. That way I can kind of keep up on what everyone else is doing in the games. And we are definitely low on power. I mean, it's going as fast as it can. That's really all I can ask of it. There we go. Alright, so now I can turn this back on, and we can collect all of the material. Perfect. Alright, so there's that. Now I need alloy plates. Do I have any? I do not. Carl says, when Bob is faster than your refinery. Right? Alright, I don't need that, although I am going to need some of these. Okay, so as long as the iron is hot, we must strike. All right. Oh, that was lucky. All right. So that will get those done. All right, so now this and this and this and that and that. Let's see, okay. Ghost of Snuffle says, any plans on building a solar tracking tower? Yes, eventually. The location that I picked on the moon isn't exactly ideal. So, you know. Carl says, I hope you don't mind and you don't have to read it, but I'm going to shamelessly plug my own video tomorrow on Dr. Close Enough's stream from 3 to 5 before Zero goes live. If anyone wants to watch, I absolutely suggest that everyone goes and watches that. And then, let's see. My first ever time live in front of the camera, playing No Man's Sky. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I got no issues with you guys, you know, promoting your own stuff. Like, do it. Go for it. I will help you as much as I can. I mean, you guys are already doing the same thing for me, so... Gotta be fair, right? Alright, how we doing? It's kind of terrible, actually. Why is it building all of these interior plates if it's not actually using them? Like, what are they all for? Oh, that's why. Let's see. Carl says, I met Doc here in Zero's chat. I came here looking for a community of like-minded individuals and found it. You guys rock. Thank you, thank you. Okay, this is slow going. I'm not sure if the game knows how to count. 40, 28, 15, then up to 22, then back down to 16. Yeah, I'm not sure it knows how to count. Okay, so now we're actually building part of the solar panels. Good. I just hope not too much time. I mean, we're noon right now, so this is probably max power output right now. Still going up a little bit, but I mean, yeah, we're getting close. So if I were to align myself this way, I think this is like going this way. So from the alien planet to this planet and then around, I think is the path that the sun takes. Roughly, thereabouts. And then once this is built, and we get lots and lots and lots of power from here, that should help everything stay on a little bit longer. $247. Not bad. 4 of these will give us a megawatt. And I've got 2.5 megawatts once these are all built. Should be somewhere in there. Hopefully I'm not running out of stuff. Oh, it looks like we're still okay. Just power is the issue. Okay, there's the next one. Good. More power I build, the longer things stay on. At least that's my hope. Let's see. Carl says, I missed your answer, Zero. I'm sorry. What did you say about ever trying out the scavenger scenario? I said once this is all done, I might give it a try. Trying to remain chronologically consistent with my games, if I can. Carl says, also at Ghost of Snuffles, how long have you been playing Space Engineers? I just hit 20 hours on my Xbox. 20 hours, those are baby numbers. Alright, so how are we doing with our refinery? Oh, it's still going through the cobalt? Dude, go through the stone. Let's see. Ghost of Snuffle says, I have like over 6.5 thousand hours. I got it back in 2018 shortly after the Air Tightness update. I think you've been playing longer than I have. I first started when they did the Frost update, like a little bit before that. I think that was the first major update that I got. So 255, 171, those are rookie numbers. We need to replace that. All right, so we'll get rid of that one. And then we'll throw in, let me see. There we go. And then that needs to be into the gray. Build as much as I can. Okay. Let's see. Carl said, Awesome Zero, it would be interesting to see how you table the limitations with your build style, and yes, I may have baby engineer numbers, but I'm the only associate engineer in the chat. This is true. This is absolutely true. I didn't give you the title, sir. You have paid and earned that title yourself. I just made the position available. You're the one who took it. So. And then Ghost of Snuffle says, I followed the game but didn't buy it until that specific update because it was the one feature they promised for years that I wanted. I see. All right. Now we'll grab this and do that and take that out of the build planner and hop in here. Carl says, oh, what update, Ghost? The one that I started playing just before, it was the Frost one, where you could find the, let me just, hang on. I shall show you. Frostbite, this one. So it was just before this one. That's when I started playing. All right, so now we have all of these nice and built. We got power, hopefully a decent amount of it, because we're gonna have to store a bunch. Nope, we are still draining all of it. I mean, I do have full, well, not full speed, but very close to full speed on the refinery, so yeah. Refinery, okay, so it looks like we're almost done with all of this. Ghost of Snuffle says V 1.188 to be exact. And Carl says, I didn't realize there was a new update. I started after that. LOL, I am a baby space engineer, I guess. Okay, I just need the cobalt to just be done. And then I need to collect some power after that. All right, so let's see what we got for stuff. Large container. Yeah, so it looks like we already went through all of the stone that we picked up. We've already processed it all. So that little bit of cobalt is all that's left. And then all of the rest of the power that will be generated will be mine. But I need to find silver so I can build these things, so I can have a much bigger battery system. Because this one little battery right here, it ain't really cutting it. Yeah. I mean, and we're still getting full sun. Like right now, I think that's pretty close to noon right now, so we'll see how much I can get. Let's see. Ghost of Snuffle says, the game devs keep the last 10 updates in the betas tab in your Steam library so you can go back and play the earlier version of the game. Interesting. Carl says, by the way, Ghost, I don't know if I properly introduced myself. My name is Mountain Man, but you can call me Carl. Nice to have you in the community. And then Carl also happens to be the only associate engineer in the channel. So let's see. I really want to find silver. And I figure if we're in straight noon. Okay, what's here? This is iron and nickel and cobalt. Okay. GPS, moon, iron, nickel, cobalt. Okay. Nope, nothing over here. Oh, there's some right here. What's down here? Silver, yes. GPS, moon, silver. We will get that right now. We have cobalt down here too. Let's see. Ghost of Snuffle says, thank you. And then Carl says, I'm building an army of junior engineers. Keep coming to the stream, Ghost, and I'll add you to the fold. LOL, just kidding, of course. But I do like to give out gift subs as my way of supporting Zero. It's a win-win. And then plus we have made the unofficial rule that if you are a junior engineer, you must call Carl boss. You have no choice. He is the boss. He is the associate. Now, if you become an associate engineer, then you no longer have to call Carl boss. So if that's something that really, really bugs you, and you really don't want to call him boss, then just become an associate engineer yourself. Alright, so we need to go this way, I think. But yeah, so now that I have silver, I can actually build up those batteries, which is good. Okay, so now we'll get that added into there. Of course, that's just gonna drain everything. I mean, we're still producing a lot, so I'm not too mad about it. Go grab more. That was silver. But it was like over here somewhere, right? Silicon, ice, magnesium. There it is, over there. Okay. Let's see. Carl says, I would love to co-manage this, Zero. I accept anyone that wants to support Zero with me. This is great content. Honestly, it's the highlight of my day most days. I appreciate that. I know that it might not have all the glitz and glam of, you know, the more, I don't know, professional videos like Splitsy, but I hate editing, and I don't have the time, so you guys get one-shot recordings, and then whatever is recorded is what goes out there, so. Alright, so now that that is there, we need to go this way. Carl says, sometimes I worry blabbering on keeps people away, so I try to shut up from time to time to not scare off new people. Hey, if nothing else, I enjoy having the conversation, so you just go ahead and keep doing what you're doing, and we can have a little conversation while I'm playing, and it'll just be a good time. Alright, so that should give us a fair amount of silver to go off of. And now that I have silver, I should probably grab some of that platinum. Then I can get my tier 3 tools. So that was, where was that? Nickel over there. Ice, no. Was it over here? Yes, it was. Alright, so we have platinum down here. So I will just, supposedly I have platinum down here. I do, okay. And then actually I'm just gonna go like this, and then crouch, and then dig straight down. This way I'm using gravity, and I make a nice straight hole, and then everything just kind of works out. Okay, we're coming up on the nickel pretty soon. Platinum is still pretty far away. Okay, there's the nickel, going right through it. All the way right through it. Okay, so now the platinum is over there. Still getting closer to it. 7. Oh, okay. Now we should be about level. Good. No, I must get the platinum first. Carl says, Doc is playing D&D tonight. I wonder if one of those lurkers up in there is him in the background. LOL, just in case. Hello, all you lurkers. I see ya. There we go. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Okay, so I should probably toss the stone. Oh, that's way too much stone to toss. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well now I have a cave, and that is a fairly straight shot. So now I just gotta go straight up through the nickel, all the way up to the surface. There we go. And then base is this way somewhere. I know. Lord Renegade, welcome, says, I support Zero because his streams are very educational. I learn something new from you every time. Well, thank you. And Lord Renegade is one of the lurkers that's usually here, so thank you for showing up when you do. It is appreciated. Carl says, even if what you learn is what not to do, right, Lord? That's from Carl. Thanks, Carl. Appreciate that. All right. Let us build a new drill. Should have enough platinum, I believe. Nice. All right, so that can go into here, and that can come out. All right. Then, tools, there we go. Big drill. All right, so now I need to get some more platinum, so that way I can make my other tools. That is over here. Viking says, I see you too, boss. Ha, someone called you boss, Carl. Nice. Where I completely lost where I'm going. Magnesium, nickel, platinum. There it is. Okay, over there. Carl says, always the wise guy. Haha, Viking. I almost did a spit take reading that. First time being called boss. Nice. Alright, straight down and then straight over to the platinum. Alright. Oh wow, this is very, very, very thin. I mean, that's already through it right there. So it's just this little tiny band right there. But I'm fine with that. So there we go. And then straight up. All right. Viking says, glad I could be here first. Nice. All right, so we have 34%. Oh, right, because that starts with power in it. That makes sense. All right, so that is good there, which means I should probably get this thing started as well. All right. Let me go and grab some more silver, just to make sure I have enough. Oh yeah, lots more stuff under here. Okay. All right, so that should be good, I think. Did we pick up a lot? Yeah, 1.21K. That's pretty good. All right, and then we gotta go this way, general direction type thing. Oh, what's this over here? I swear I'm like a dog seeing a squirrel or something. We have silicon, magnesium, nickel. No gold. Let's see, GPS, moon, nickel, magnesium, silicon. Lord Renegade says, right, lol, but most of the time he's accurate on his calculations. Carl says, yeah, the physics line up, but sometimes the game doesn't agree. Tell me about it. Story of my life. It's like, this should be working. Why isn't it working? All right, so we'll grab that, throw those in there. Oh, and I just did 2 batteries worth. There we go. But yeah, that should give me a decent amount of power. So this one's up to 34.4% already, which is really, really nice. That's at 6.1%, so that's apparently not charging very much. It's interesting. It is what it is. All right, so now that we've got some of this stuff going, I'm actually going to drain this battery all the way. And then I'm going to ask this, well, actually all of the tier 3 batteries that are built so far to recharge. And that will force this to discharge. And once that's done and I've taken all the power out of that, then I'll put a programmable block around here somewhere, and then we'll put the inventory mod on there, and then we can start actually telling the assembler what we want to build, and then I can have a constant supply of stuff, which will be good. So we're just waiting on this to drain. Should be, I mean, it's pushing out as much as it can right now, which is just 12 megawatts. So it's just about there though. There we go. Okay, so now we can get rid of that. Excellent. All right. Now we'll go back to here, and then we'll take the batteries, put them back onto auto. Good. All right, so now that I've got that, let's grab some steel plate if I've got it. Excellent. And then we'll just build kind of like another little floor over here. And then we might as well, well, I don't know if I want to build over here yet. All right, so now that that's done, let's grab the programmable block. Throw that in here. Good. All right, so now we're gonna look up into here, browse our scripts. All right, so inventory manager. Check the code. Good. All right. All right, and then let's see. Always give credit to the person who made the thing that you are using. So Izzy's inventory manager. Good. All right. Actually, no, that's 0. 200 and 0. And then font size, make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And alignment. There we go. So now that I have that going, what do I need to name the LCD? Auto crafting, blah, 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 blah. Auto disassembling, okay, that's probably fine. LCD with the word auto crafting is required, where you can set the 100 amount. Multi LCD support, auto crafting 1, auto crafting 2. Okay, that's should be fine. So I just have to put auto crafting at the end of it. All right, so that'll be that guy. So let's go into here. Let's see, LCD auto crafting. And then we just need to wait for that to recognize that, and then it should update. Not sure how long it's going to take, but and what's going on with this? We need more silver. Okay. Let me get recharged first. And we are almost at 8:30. And I do have work in the morning. All right. So let's go and grab some more silver quickly. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Cherthy drill, am I right? Alright, so now we gotta go this way. I mean, we've got a really good view here. Also, is that another moon over there? Or is that another planet? I can't tell. Alright, you can go into there. Excellent. Alright, so this needs to be rotated. Good. And then we'll change this to 0 and 0 and 200. There we go. Alright, so now when I go into here, I can set what I want. So we're going to go into here, and Ghost of Snuffle says probably Triton or Pertam. Alrighty. Okay, so we have Solar Cell T2, large tube drills. Do I not have any plates? How do I not have any plates? Okay, well, make a bunch of those. Alright, so this should update eventually. Carl said, I thought it was a second moon, but you're right, it might be another planet just farther away. If I were to turn this, oh, there it is. Okay, so it just now showed up. So we want to keep probably 1,500 plates on hand at any given time. Let's see, motors, no, these are small tubes, probably 500 of those. Just stop hitting enter. Motors, 500 of those. Metal grids, 500 of those. Solar cells, probably 0 until I actually need them. Let's see, large tubes, do 250 of those. Interior plates, 1,000. Hand drill, that I don't actually need. Display, we'll do 250 of those. Construction components, 1,500, and computers, 250-ish. And solar cells, probably aren't going to need those either. Okay. So that will keep our assembler quite busy. So it just added in all of that stuff, so it'll try to keep everything up to date with what I want, which is great. And then I can get these hopefully built. 2, 3, and 4. Get those into here. There we go. All right, so now that we have this kind of started, well, do I need this first? I should probably determine if I need it first. So let's see what I have for stuff. Let's see, 26, 20, 14,000 iron. I have a bunch of nickel, a bunch of silicon, so that's all fairly good. Bunch of cobalt too, so that's probably pretty good too. Yeah, so let me grab a few of these, let me grab a few of those. We'll put on our next drill. So that can go onto there. That can go onto there. Oh, and I'm going to need alloy plates for that, aren't I? Oh, wait, no, I won't. Okay, good. Drill. That can go down. And then that can go there. And we'll just default it on. The other ones don't need to be on because they've already done their job. All right. And then we need to build some alloy plates, and I'm probably going to have to keep like 1,000 of those on hand. All right. So, production, tiered stuff, and we'll do like 1,000 of those. That requires more silver. Okay. Let's grab more silver. Okay, don't see any other floaties around, so that's good. And I can't build yield modules until I find gold, so I'm kind of limited on what I can do. I don't want to mine out too many of the precious stuff, like the platinum, without having the yield modules in place, because otherwise I'm just wasting ore, which is not a good thing. Oh hey, I bounced. Nice. Ghost of Snuffle says, sometimes there's gold beneath silver deposits. You could try tunneling below your silver deposit. I would have been able to pick it up with my drill. I probably would have been close enough. I know that gold is usually pretty deep, but I mean, I had to get down pretty far just to get to the silver. So, I mean, I could set up, I don't know, a large ore detector or something over there, but it is probably one thing I could do. Just build like a small ship with an ore detector on it. Kind of fly around, see what I can see. Alright, so there is our next guy. Good. Alright, how's our solar doing? 31 kilowatts? Yeah, so it's just about evening, so we're kind of getting not very much. And then this is probably even less, yeah. Eventually we'll kind of move everything, and then, you know, actually build a proper solar tower. But for now, this is enough to get me going and enough to get me started, so I'm not really too worried about it. Sir? Yeah, 18 kilowatts, yeah, it's not much. It's not much. But with all of these batteries in place, we'll have enough power to last us probably a while. So if I'm going to put a solar tower somewhere, it's going to have to be over in that direction. Alright, how are we doing over here? Our silver's looking low again. So it's... How much is it? 2. Actually, hang on. Silver... We have 3.3, 42.5. Yeah, we're going to run out again. Okay. Carl says, I have solar on my house, and if I ever called 18 kilowatts not a lot, I'd laugh out loud. Drills take so much power. The drills actually don't take up much power. It's all of this stuff that does. So, like, for example, if we were to take a look at the assembler, so that's using, when it's running, 224 kilowatts, and that's with a bunch of, you know, power reduction on there. And this one is using 3.21 megawatts. So the refinery is actually the thing that's killing me right now. What I could do, I suppose, is put on a power mod. I've got one more space left over, so that will probably significantly reduce, you know what's required for that. Then this requires power cells, of course, so we'll throw some of those in there. We probably want to get those built first, though, so let's put those there. There we go. Okay, so now with that, we take a look at the refinery. So now it's down to 2.14 megawatts versus 3 point something. So, yeah, just kind of how it is. All right, so we'll grab one more thing of silver, and then we'll probably call it for the night. And then I'll probably get a snack or something before I go to bed. One of these days, I will make enough money with YouTube and all of my other endeavors to where I can quit my job and just do this full time. That would be amazing. Unlikely, but amazing. It would be absolutely insane, like, if I became, like, someone that, like, other creators talked about. It's like, oh, did you see Zero's video? Oh my god, it was so good. that would be insane. But you know, I'm a realist. I don't think that my stuff is that good, but it would be interesting. All right, so there's that. That'll give us a little bit more silver as it gets made. Carl says, I'd love to be the Capac in your split seat, Zero. I could blow all of your stuff up as you build. Come on now, Capac's not that bad. He just knows what he wants to do and he does it, whether or not it's what Splitsy asks him to do. And plus, I mean, you need, like, comedic relief in your videos. Also, what's going on with this? Am I out of cobalt? I think I'm out of cobalt. Okay. So let's get cobalt. There we go. And cobalt. Now the good thing about this deposit is it's close enough to the bobs that they can actually pick it up. All right. Okay. It's the only weird thing about planets is, like, all of the ore deposits are like squished pancakes, Whereas like on an asteroid, they're usually circular. It's weird. All right. Carl says, thanks for all the convo tonight, chat, and great stream as always, Zero. See y'all tomorrow. And Ghost of Snuffles says, good night, boss. There you go. You got someone else calling you boss. Perfect. The plan is working. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I need to figure out where my base is. Over here. Okay. Now that should give us enough cobalt to hopefully get some stuff done. And then the other good thing about the inventory manager here is it actually prioritizes the refinery. At least I think it does. So yeah, so it'll go for the simple things first, like it'll put stone first, and then you can actually change the order that you want it to process. So I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna hop in here. It still has 6 hours of power. That's pretty crazy. All right, but that is going to be it for tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And then if you did, hopefully you'll come and join me for the next one, which will be tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land, which for you, those of you not from America, that is America. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Once again, thank you guys all for joining me, and see you tomorrow. Have a good one. And I see